finally turned the week. There is a specific section for wife and then romantic, Valentine's Day. Where's the husband section? And you know what? The thing I like the most is the homestead card and the winner's card. Looking for the perfect man. There it is. Should we get this for daddy? Yeah? Is he the perfect man? Isn't this one beautiful? Yes, I think this is it. To the great guy I'm married. Schedules to juggle, places to go, some organized chaos. Thanks mostly to me. Life with you is nutty but wonderful. I'm gonna get this one for Barney because he loves Elsa. Here we ordered from the Yolks. It's a very delicious breakfast at brunch place. Their sauce are so well made and really tasty. This is a lemon sauce, And we also ordered so one is sweet and one is savory. I haven't had their chicken waffle for a very long time, and their hollandaise sauce is quite different than what I see or what we make at home. And I really dig this kind of flavor that is not too heavy. We have some maple syrup as well for the toast. Oh my god. This is looking insanely good. There we complete the look. And bang. Gorgeous. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and let's get ready for the day. So we're starting with the road glazing milk. I'm gonna use all raw skincare today. It's really light for the morning, and the texture of their products, like, it is a bit sticky, but I feel like that is really good for my makeup. So that's what we are doing for today. We don't have like a really packed date schedule for today as before, because we are rocking with a toddler, so we actually do not have like a full-on schedule for today. So we're just gonna go out, probably get something to eat first. And you probably already saw from last night, we prepared a lot of food for tonight. When the kid goes to sleep, we'll be having a huge but at home Valentine's dinner, which is actually great. We have been doing this since last year, and it's just like the sweetest thing ever. And you saw me preparing the cake, and honestly didn't thought it would take that long. I spent too much time on making the jam. This is a peptide glazing fluid, and I'm gonna use it as the second step. I do like how the product feels when I apply them. For the berry butter, you actually do not need a lot every time, so but actually have gone through quite much. What I usually do is that I would use a mixture of product from different brands. I'm really confident to say that I like the texture and how it felt when I applied them, and my skin likes it as well. And I feel like comparing to like more luxury brands, I think the difference is more like what is the long-term benefits from the skincare. Does it really help you to do anything with like preventing the lines, wrinkles, or other skin issues? And for hydration of the day, I think it's really good, and I like it before my makeup as well. And just for Valentine's Day, I really wanted to do something that's a bit different. This is from MAC, the Serumizor, and I'm just gonna do a tiny more. This is something that I usually do, that especially when my makeup is not done directly after my skincare. Prep my skin really well for the makeup. It's been a good 12 years since I have been dating him, and now we're married and we have a little boy. And so that was since high school, and I really want to do a makeup look that is kind of similar to what I used to do when we first started dating. That being said, I don't really remember what I do, but one thing I know is that I did a lot of coral kind of color palettes. I think that was the like bigger trend back then. Now it's more like baby pink, kind of blushy everywhere. Back then it was more full coverage, colorful. For me at that time, I really just loved the corals. So I picked some things from my stash, and we are gonna do this together. I think I'm gonna need to pick a few colors from each of the palette. I haven't opened this for a long time. This is a beautiful, colorful palette. I think it's got the really nice coral beige kind of color that I need, especially the one in the middle. And I remember doing a lot of the mermaid shade as well. So that's what we are gonna do. Besides the lilac and the beautiful blues, all the other colors are quite daily, like useful. And this Urban Decay palette, it's pretty cute packaging. I feel like brands need to go go back in time and just like do more fun palettes like this. Mirror in the middle, it's like magnetic, takes it out, puts back in. And I'm thinking for blush, I'm gonna use this Low Key, and I love this Suku palette, and I remember using this shade a lot back then. Like, we have this from Can Make, a bold color, and a really coral shade that is really pigment, and also this one from Burt's Bees. This looks a lot darker in the pan, but it actually applies really beautifully. What I used to do is that I would start from my brows, and usually using a brow powder. We're just gonna fill it slightly, and we're fluffing the brows with a bit powder, and just to blend everything well. And I remember doing my brows like kind of flat, but I do have some arch and hair, so I'm gonna try my best to make it like look a bit flatter. That was the trend at the time in a lot of the K-dramas. I'm just getting a bit lazy nowadays with the steps, but I do remember like putting on a colored gel on my brows. Actually, the colors were like supposed to be lighter, and I only have this like a more much darker shade than what I used before. In fact, I used a lighter brown color to soften my entire brow, especially the front. Oh my god, I like how the brows is already on before I started makeup. For foundation, we're using this transfer-free 24-hour foundation, high protection foundation from Dior. It's something that as long as they still have it, I'll always have this in my makeup collection. This is just my personal favorite, and it's a date, so we are going something safe that we know. For concealer, I'm going with a Makeup Forever palette, and I'm gonna use the really light shade to brighten the surface. This palette is like really beaten up. Some are when I have my long nails, and some are definitely from my cats. I can tell, like this one from my cat. So I'm just gonna put the light color on where I want them to pop up. Now I'm gonna take a tiny bit of the correction color to help blending the shadows a bit, make it more like together, avoiding the sharp edges, blurring out the where it actually like separates and sees. I think this is kind of similar idea where there's one time that people were doing all kinds of cream or liquid contours underneath of their foundation, so applying all the sculpting and then layer their foundation, which looks really good because most videos they usually use a lot of like really heavy contours, and you will see the very clear lines. Actually really satisfying to watch because you just see those like really sculpted lines, and then it got blended, then it turns out really kind of natural. So what I did is that I used a ashy kind of color. I don't think there's a name, but it's in their palette, a gray color. That was a trend back then, using like a more cool toned color, which is really natural. I still do this like for my nose contour. I still use these kind of like similar colors. So today I'm not gonna use any loose powder. I didn't really do much of loose powder back then when I started dating my current husband, and this is what we're gonna use, and we're gonna use this 2 color, and this is gonna go all over the face and giving a really natural and good looking glow. I feel like some of these tricks and some of them actually stays, and the people who I was dating also stayed. That was amazing. Before I set my cheeks, I just really want to go in with this cream blush from Canmake. This is the color CL09. Although it blends really well, but I'm gonna mix with my foundation and giving that look of this is kind of hiding under her skin, so you see like this is not giving much color. So I'm actually gonna go in and add in more of the blush. I feel like using a brush will be picking up more, but I'm happy with just a tiny bit in the middle of the face, giving a bit of focus. I remember doing blushes on my nose when I was in high school. That was crazy. Maybe, yeah, high school. Wow. Some of these tricks, they really just stays. And for this part of the face, I'm gonna set with this powder and a bit of the corally shiny blush color. I feel like we have quite a bit of steps today, and to be honest, that's what I actually do back then. And then we're layering a bit of the Gucci powders. This is a pressed powder and really cute packaging, really stunning packaging. I have given this twice to my family, and tell me you can see in the camera like how gorgeous this is. It's blurring the face so well. Back then when we just started dating, I don't think I was into much of the loose powders. I was using just pressed powders, and I haven't really done this for a while, like setting the face with just a pressed form of powder. I usually just use it as a touch-up. Face is very blurred and very clean. For a quick walk, but we're going to the very spot that we took our wedding photos, so it's gonna look so nice. Let's get you the cap actually. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I love you. For you. Matches your outfit so well.
Mommy scored 3 points.
It doesn't like wearing a hat right now, but the sun is super strong. There's a rainbow! Wow! This is a tree. We took our photo. It looks a lot more beautiful in the summer, but today we got some rainbow. Let's take some pictures.应该更高，应该更高。哎，你可能需要注意一下。
好呀。
那么爱我。
标了个嘛这是？欧弟在干什么？应该不吃。
这个快布还是什么？我看到它爪子嘞！啊！仇家仇，你看拿着了啊！This bird was stealing the food, so oh, this one is mad at him. This is not a love story. It seems a bit romantic, but actually it's not. Happy 700 old.